Hi, so this is going to be a demonstration of how to use some of the formatting tools or style tools in order to create an accessible document in Microsoft Word from Office 365. And it's pretty straightforward how you do it. You first of all, you're going to open up your document, and then when you go to home, you can see this part in the middle that is called styles, and that is really the important part of being able to make your document navigable for someone who's using text to speech or someone who is using a screen reader. So, like somebody who is low vision or blind. You can choose the style that you want by going to the design. And when you click on that design tab, you'll see a plethora of these different designs that you can choose from. And you can also choose the color palette, etc., of all the different ones. I like to have my titles in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one, which I had already set as my default. But once you click on it, you can go over here to this set as default and set it as your default. And that way, all your documents will be formatted in that way. So you can have consistency. So, for example, if you were doing a procedure manual or something of that nature, and you wanted each of the different chapters to have the same look, that would be one way that you can ensure that. So it helps in a number of ways for you to be able to create visually attractive, and also functional documents. So here we're going to start, and I'm going to click on the home button. And since I'm going to give myself a title here, I'm going to scroll down here until I get to title. And then I'm going to type in my title, and it's just going to be called accessibility. And then I'm going to skip down to the next line, and I'm going to go back to home, and I'm going to go to my subtitle, and I'm going to call this developing documents with universal design in mind. Okay, so that's my subtitle. And now my first heading, let's go here. And my first heading is going to be identifying the issues. Okay, and then I'm going to hit enter. And my next part is just going to be normal paragraph. So I'm just going to start typing, and I'm going to put normal here. So I'm going to put we'll change our style. So we're going to go to home. Then we're going to go to a list paragraph. Okay, so there's my list paragraph. And then next, I'm going to say my next heading. And then we can go on and on and on. So we can basically use all of these different areas of the document, identify what it is that we want it to be linked with, what type of style. And then when we go to view the style, we'll be able to see the headings so that the child will be able to jump from thing to thing. So let's see. When we go to the read mode, we can see that it removes a lot of the um, makes it bigger and removes a lot of the distractors. But when we go to view and we go to navigation pane, then we can see these headings for each of our sections. And if it was a longer document, we could jump to that heading. So did you see how that happened? And now we're going to identify the issues. So we can actually navigate between those headings by using the navigation pane over here. Now, the other thing we're going to do is open up this document and show how the text to speech can be used with it as well. So we're going to go to the edit document view. And within Microsoft Word, you can have things read to you in the little quick menu. So if we go here, the quick access toolbar, and we go down to more commands, or it's right here now. Okay, so it's even more simple. So we can click the read aloud tool, and it's going to put that little icon there. And then when I click my mouse, I can
Accessibility. Developing documents with universal design in mind.
We've got our little
Identifying the
scroller
issues.
over here, so we can stop it and start it wherever we want. If I wanted to have it read wherever I wanted it to start, I could just click it there and it would start reading it there. So we'll highlight it and we'll click read aloud.
Increasing use of text to speech to support challenged readers.
Select. So that's in Microsoft Word. It is built in. So if you are giving a student a document in Microsoft Word, they can go to their little drop down and put the read aloud up in this quick access bar and be able to have that
increasing use of screen readers providing access to
because Snap and Read reads the Google things and the things that are in a browser web page, but it won't necessarily read a Word document because that's not usually open in a browser web page. And you can see here, you can adjust in the settings for the voice in the immersive reader. You can adjust the reading speed, and you can adjust whether it's a male or a female voice. And that way,
individuals who are blind or low vision.
Let's see, did it change?
Increasing use of translation tools for students and parents with emerging bilingualism, EB.
So that's how it made the change, okay? However, if you wanted to, we were talking about making things accessible that people could pull up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this on my desktop. Let's save it as a PDF, and let's see if we can, if it created it as an accessible PDF. So we're going to save it as a PDF on my desktop. Now, I do have the Adobe program, so just keep that in mind. And let's see if before I do anything to it, it will go ahead and read it. So saved. Next thing I'm going to do is pull up my Google. So the next thing I'm going to do is pull up my Google. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Snap and Read and turn it on. So here's my Snap and Read. I'm going to go to my PDF reader, and Orbit Note is going to come up. And I'm going to go ahead and open my PDF from here. So this is the Orbit Note tool that lets you annotate on your PDFs, which again is a very helpful tool for kids who maybe are using the interactive notebook and are unable to handle all the paper or things of that nature. So here we are. Let's see if the text reader will read this document to us.
Identifying the issues. The interest in universal design for learning is impacting educators in K-12 as they address the.
So you can see that by using this in Microsoft Word, when I convert it to a PDF, it does create it as accessible text. And therefore, the screen reader can read it in this format so the student can have the support that they need to have. Again, we're going to click here.
Increasing use of text-to-speech to support challenged readers. Increasing use of screen readers providing access to individuals who are blind or low vision. Increasing use of translation tools for students and parents with emerging bilingualism, EB.
So there you go. So what we found out is when we do this with Microsoft Word, by using the styles tools, we can create accessible documents, even accessible PDFs, and then have our Snap and Read tool read them using the text reader, which is quite accurate and very helpful. And then let's see what else we can do with it. So I'm going to go to the translation tool, and I'm going to go ahead and select some text. And I'm going to click on translate. And there you see the translation is there in Spanish, and then we can also have it read to the student.
El interés en el diseño universal para el aprendizaje está impactando a los educadores.
So yay, we can use our tools, we can support our students, and we can do it by creating the document with the intent of knowing that it's going to be utilized by kids with a variety of different technologies to support their learning. So thank you for your time. Good luck. If I can help you in any way, please don't hesitate to contact me.